welcome to solitary confinement in the farm number 19. Now I brought some flowers for you because you were such a fantastic audience last week. And who's coming online? Oh, yeah. Oh, Fraser's online. And Lorraine's online. And I don't know the man with the orange avatar. Reveal yourself, sir. Oh, it's Mark Doig. Oh, hello, guys. Oh, so anyway, here these flowers are for you. We bought them in Frome. Hello, John Thompson. Hello, nice to see you all. This week we're coming from this fantastic animation studio called Complete Control. It's in Bath and it's run by a guy called Glyn Hayward, who's like a legend in the animation thing. People think that. Oh, hello, Carl. Wonderful to see you too. And so what we're going to do is we're going to talk about artists from the West Country, including Glyn Hayward, the man that runs this place. Hello, Glenn Colson. Nice to see you. I've got pink trousers on as well. There we go. Pink and grey. The gang's all there. Ken Naylor's there. Kayvon is from Canada. Oh, so nice to see everybody there. I hope everybody's bought a ticket because we're going on a journey to the centre of your mind. Yes, we're going to talk about famous artists from the West Country. And of course, this was very, very... Oh, the well-beloveds are there. Hello, Kath and... This we did the other night, and this is... We're going to start with a bit of Robert Fripp. I did it the other day. Oh, hello, Gumbo. Paul Taylor, you're there. Are you still locked in, Paul? Or have you been allowed out yet? I'm going to start off with a bit of King Crimson. Oh, and John Money's there. Show me the money. He's here. The rusted chains of prison moons are shattered by the sun. I walk the road, horizons change, the tournament's begun. The purple piper plays his tune, the choir softly sings 3 lullabies in ancient tunes for the court of the Crimson King. Go on with me. The keeper of the city keys puts shutters on her dreams. I wait outside the pilgrim's door with insufficient schemes. The Black Queen chants a funeral march, the cracked brass bell will ring to summon back the fire witch to the court of the Crimson King. Yes, in Keynsham, Chris Thomas. We're near Bath. Can please sing ah. The gardener plants an evergreen whilst trampling on a flower. I chase the wind of a prison ship to taste the sweet and sour. The pattern juggler lifts his hand, the orchestra begins to slowly turns the grinding wheel on the court of the Crimson King. That's right, Tom. John, go Oh, Paddy and Ingrid's online. My elder brother Paddy, it was fantastic. On soft grey mornings, widows cry, and the wise men share a joke. I run to grasp divining signs, to satisfy the hoax. The yellow jester does not play, but gently pulls the string, and smiles as the puppets dance for the court of the crimson king. Go on, You know how they got the inspiration for that? He was at the doctor's and he had a sore throat, and the doctor said to him, go, and he thought, well, that would be a great lyric during the mellotron part of Court of the Crimson King. So anyway, all geniuses are out here in the West Country. It's kind of, we're enveloped by this kind of miasma and fog called the Mists of Avalon. Now, if you don't know about the Mists of the Avalon, it's a sort of creative fog, a bit like Wi-Fi, but people have great ideas. That's why Merlin and people like that lived down here back in the day. That's right, I mean, it's different. I mean, it's more, it's not like yokel, it's And it's like the Mists of Avalon are, down here things are completely different. For example, they don't have democracy. Do you know that? Do you know how they choose who runs the Mists of Avalon? There's a woman with a sword lying in a lake. That's how they do democracy down here. Anyway, so I'm going to talk about another real genius from the West Country, and I'm going to turn this off. And this is... We're only making plans for Nigel. We only want the best for him. We're only making plans for Nigel. Nigel just needs a helping hand. And if young Nigel says he's happy, he must be happy, he must be happy in his work. Oh, Nicola Bailey Berry's online. Fraser Matthews online. Carl Goff's online. Show me the love and pump those hearts. Hello, Stevie. Why are you sorry, Stevie? You had to cancel the Continental. But I will see you soon. We're only making plans for Nigel. He has his future in a British Steel. We're only making plans for Nigel. His whole future is as good as steel. And if young Nigel says he's happy, he must be happy, he must be happy, he must be happy in his world. Nigel isn't unspoken, but he likes to speak and he loves to be spoken to. In his world, we're only making plans for Nigel. We only want what's best for him. We're only making plans for Nigel. He got his future in a British Steel. And if young Nigel says he's happy, he must be happy, he must be happy, he must be happy in his world. We're only making plans for Nigel. And as you probably know, I know a guy called Nigel. And he's never done anything in his life except for playing the guitar. He plays with the vibrators. He's a great guitarist. The Dukes of Stratosphere. Oh, lovely to see you all. Hello, David Jenkins from Lymm, near Warrington. Lymm, not Lynn, Lymm. Oh, guys, so anyway, I bought these flowers for the girls. Do you think they're called everlasting flowers, and you can get them in a vegetarian shop in Frome. It's really great. If you're prepared to wait 3 hours outside while a woman inside chooses what type of oat cakes you can have, because there's only one person allowed in at a time, and the woman before us took forever. Nigel Bennett, yeah. So we need to go to another little thing of West Country. Of course, I'm going to do a West Country thing, and I've got another little West Country song lined up for you, and I think it's called Untitled 2. Now, the other great artist that works, and a friend of mine moved to the West Country, and he was a lawyer, and he moved into a village, and he said, well, what do you do? And he said, you're in the rock and roll business. And he said, well, the people that run the rock and roll business in the West Country are the Wurzels. So I've got to do one for the Wurzels, because they're a fantastic institution. I saw them at Glastonbury a few years ago, and they were easily the best band. So we go. Are you ready? Have you got drinks, guys? Can you drink up that cider, George? Pass us round the mug. Drink up your cider, George. Your garden's nigh near dug. Your cheeks are getting redder from Charterhouse to Cheddar. And there's still more cider in the jug. Come on, help me. Drink up thy cider, drink up thy cider. For tonight we'll merry be. We'll knock the mill churns over, we'll roll them in the clover, 'cause the corn's I've got, so be we. Come on, drink up thy cider, drink up thy cider. For tonight we'll merry be. We'll roll the mill churns over and roll them in a clover, 'cause the corn's I've got, and so be we. Drink up thy cider, George, and get up off the mat. Drink up the cider, George, and put on thy Sunday hat. 'Cause we're off to Barrow Gurney to see my brother Ernie, and there's still more cider in the vat. Drink up thy cider, drink up thy cider. It's time you had a rest. Got cider, drink up thy cider. For tonight we'll merry be. We'll roll the mill churns over and roll them in the clover, 'cause the corn's off cut, and so be we. Oh, I had my Harry Sparrow earlier on. Oh, so anyway, we done them. Now there's another guy, West Country guy. That's a proper West Country cider, yep. Oh, Adrian, are you from Wurzel Country? What are you doing in Southampton now? I know everybody loves a bit of Wurzeling, but the other real hero is, and he's sadly not with us anymore, is Presley. And Reg Presley is a fantastic artist. And Sheila and I went to see the Trogs maybe about 10 years ago. In the 100 Club, there was hardly anybody there, but they were absolutely fucking amazing. And so I thought I'd do something for them. And this is not one of Reg's songs, this is something they made famous. Wow thing! You make my heart it. My wild thing, I think I love you. But I wanna know for sure. Come on, touch me. Wild thing, make my heart sing. You make everything moving. My wild thing. Now, who's the wildest person in the audience? I think it's David Grankins. Or maybe it's Paddy Carroll over there in Whitchurch. Or maybe it's John Thompson. Show me some hearts. Wild thing. You make my heart sing. You make everything moving. My wild thing. Wild thing, I think I love you. I wanna know for sure. Come on and kiss me, baby. Not there. Woo! Wild thing. You make my heart sing. You make everything prove it. Yeah! My wild thing. Now, my favourite version of that song is the Jimi Hendrix version. He did a great version, and he went into Strangers in the Night. And so, for no reason whatsoever, the Wurzells wrote a song about my home village. Pill, pill, and I love the still. Oh, a pill, pill, and I love you still. So we've got two ways to go. We can go either Jimi Hendrix, or we can go Strangers in the Night. I want you to tell me, shall we go off on that tangent, or shall we go on that tangent? Hendrix, you're saying Hendrix. Oh, we're getting a lot of. We're getting rock. Well, I stand up next to a mountain, chop it down with the ledge of my hand. Well, I stand up next to a mountain, chop it down with the ledge of my hand. Well, I pick up all the pieces, might make a grain of sand, 'cause I'm a voodoo child. Lord knows I'm a voodoo child. I didn't mean to take up your sweet time. See it back to you one of these days. I didn't mean to take up your sweet time. I'll see you right back to you one of these days. I don't see you no more in this world. I'll see you in the next world, but don't be late. 'Cause I'm a voodoo child. Lord knows, I'm a voodoo child. Oh, Jimi Hendrix in Wurzel style. That's interesting. Maybe I should do. Or maybe I should do. It's kind of, this is kind of for you guys, because it's kind of Wurzel style, but maybe it should be Wurzel. Strangers in the night, exchanging glances, wandering in the night. What were the chances we'd be sharing love before the night was through? Something in your eyes was so exciting. Something in your heart was so enticing. Something in my heart told me I must have you. Strangers in the night, two lonely people, we were strangers in the night. Until the moment, I've got to change the key back down, that we've said our first hello. Little did we know, love was just a dance away, a warm exchanging dance away. And ever since that night, we've been together, lovers at first sight, in love forever. It turned out so right, for changes in the night. Dooby dooby doo, doo booby doo, da dooby dooby doo, doo dooby dee da. It turned out so right, for strangers in the night. That's what we are, though. You're sitting there in your room, staring at your iPad or something, and I'm here in Glenn's studio, and we're like electronic strangers in the night. Help me now. Strangers in the night, with empty chances, wandering in the night. What were the chances they'd be sharing love before the night was through? Something in your smile was so enchanting. Something in your heart was so enchanting. Something in my heart told me I must have you. Strangers in the night, two lonely people, we were strangers in the night, until the moment that I said our first hello. Little did we know, love was just a dance away, a warm exchanging glance away. It's kind of nice because we are strangers, but we're no longer strangers, because I see Adrian French chatting away with Gumbo Shepherd in Cambridge, because after 20 shows or whatever, you all get to know each other. Chris Turner's down there in Pompey. Everybody's kind of like, they're reaching out with their little internet fingers, sort of fingers a bit like this, and they're reaching out with little alien fingers and touching you. And you know, that touching is kind of really special, and that's what makes the show so good. Also, what makes the show really brilliant is this Vice beer, non-alcoholic Vice beer. It's so brilliant to be playing for you, and oh man, I hope, oh, you love the merch. Oh yeah, we haven't done the merch yet. The thing about the merch is that this is not a songbook. This is your hymn book. This is your Bible. This is called The Songs of the Suburbs. This is all my songs, or some of them, written in a little book. And what's really exciting about books, I don't know if you've read the press release, is my book is nearly finished. It's called Annoying the Neighbours, Still Annoying the Neighbours, and I reckon I shall be shipping it in the autumn. And I'll be sending my story, which is kind of almost as good as this book, but it tells you why I wrote the song. Yeah, you've got to plug the merch, and why I'm here talking to you, because I'm sharing something really special. And I know you're kind of, oh, when's he going to do a members song? And you know what? I am going to do it. Hello, Charles, Love Book Day. Oh, have you got the book, Charles? It's kind of nice. I'm going to sing one song from it. which is... This is about a punk rocker in lockdown, or maybe he's in an old people's home and he's got dementia. Sitting in a bath chair, window by the estuary, wondering if the fog will roll in like it did yesterday. Hello, Rob. Will there be cake for tea? Biscuits again? I'm beginning to miss all my friends. I can't go out, can't stand TV, all this apathy. In the UK, in the UK, dumbing down, down, dumbing down, down, niggling down. Hello, Chris West. Dumbing down, 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 niggling down. Checking up on the spirit of punk rock in the mortuary. To my surprise, he opened his eyes and he whispered to me, tell me the news from the front line, mate. I want to see the UK subs before it's too late. Got the X Factor on a loop and I can't escape this apathy. Fox in the sky is telling lies, they say. Staring at the sun will make you blind for a day. Dumbing down, 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 deeper and down. I can't go out, can't stand TV, all this So there's a song for us. And when I wrote that, I didn't realise that people really would be locked in and they couldn't go out. And that's what it's like. Everybody's missing the punk rock music scene. Everybody's missing going out. And so this is why this show, I've got to talk about this. Look, this is what Glyn's done. He's given me my own hay bale. Because we're going rustic. You know, that's kind of an interior design style. It's like rustic. Means you've got things from the country in your house rather than outside in the field. And it's got this beautiful, huge JC cardboard thing here. And the only thing is, it's supposed to be like a graphic designer, but you've got really old computer. It needs a new computer. So I want you to raise some money. If you give me some money online, maybe we can get him a new computer. Because it don't look that good when the BBC come down here, you know, to commission a new Peppa Pig, because he does all that stuff here, and he's got this old computer. I'm kind of embarrassed for him. So anyway, we need to raise some money for Glyn to get like a iMac or HiMac, I'm not quite sure it's called. But you know the big one, the big flat one, not that little one. That's old-fashioned, you can't have that anymore. So anyway, we're going to do another West Country song. We're going to maybe do another West Country song. Joe Strummer's behind me, yeah. And let me remind you, because there's a great story, it's like 28 years ago, I was invited to play at his 40th birthday party. And he split from his partner, Gabby, but she had a place in Warewell, which is famous for having a nunnery, a convent. There was a convent there in the Middle Ages. And anyway, so we all drove down, and I had this really rubbish car. It was called an Austin Allegro. And I was quite young at the time, and it was my first car. And it was a mustard Austin Allegro with a black vinyl roof. We drove down and we played for his birthday. And Joe was kind of, at the time, he was kind of shell-shocked, and he didn't really want to do any shows anymore because he'd just done so much work with the Dams. So let me do like something for Joe, because I've got something kind of lined up here. What have we got? Here we go. Was there one in a cupboard that they did? Was there a cupboard one? Like a Joe Strummer cupboard song? Drink Up Their Cupboard or something like that. Oh yeah, this is it, yeah. So this is for Joe. I've got to just scroll down a little bit because I can't get the lyrics. You enjoying the show? Is everybody... Warewell, that's right. Warewell in Hants, that's right. Have you been there, Adrian? It's just off to the A303. So... This was, in fact, in a brilliant film that I made with Julian Temple. London calling to the faraway town. Now war is declared and battle come down. London calling to the underworld. Come out of your cupboard, you boys and girls. London calling. Now don't look at us. Funny Beatlemania has beaten the dust. London calling, and we ain't got no swing except for the spring of the truncheon thing. The ice age is coming, the sun is zooming in, meltdown expected, the wheat's growing thin, the engines stop running, but I have no fear, 'cause London is drowning and I live by the river. Zombie, but it's kind of also prophetic, because lockdown in London was kind of scary, and Joe saw it in a dream. London calling to the imitation zone. Forget it, brother, you can go it alone. London calling to the zombies of death. Quit holding out and draw another breath. London calling, and I don't want to shout, but while you were talking, I saw you nodding out. London calling, and we ain't got no high, except for the one with the yellow eye. The ice age is coming, the sun's zooming in, meltdown expected, the wheat's growing thin, the engines stop running, but I have no fear, 'cause London is drowning and I live by the river. Joe saw it. He saw the apocalypse with his own eyes. Hello, Sham Bradley. It's my mate, Sham, from up in North London. How's your tinnitus, love? I'm down in the country. It's very nice. You can tell. So there's London calling. And you probably want a more up-to-date members song. Does anybody know what the intro for that song? What song is that? Is that the Skids? Is that the Buzzcocks? Is that the Vapors? Come on, guys, tell me what it is. Same old boring Sunday morning, old man's out, washing the car. Mum's in the kitchen cooking Sunday dinner, her best meal, moaning while it lasts. Johnny's upstairs in his bedroom, sitting in the dark, annoying the neighbours with his punk rock electric guitar. This is the sound of the suburbs. This is the sound of the suburbs. I'll tell you the story about the Broadmoor siren. Every lousy Monday morning, Heathrow jet go crashing over my home. 10 o'clock and the Broadmoor siren driving me mad, won't leave me alone. Chris Turner's down there in Pompey and he's missing it, woken already. Shan Bradley says hello from London and I'm down here in the country. This is the sound of the suburbs. This is the sound of the suburbs. Hello, show me the love with those hearts and the thumbs. Club group used to want to be free, now they want anarchy. They play too fast, they play out of tune, they practice in the singer's bedroom. The drum's quite good and the bass is too loud, and I can't hear the words. This is the sound of the suburbs. This is the sound of Lloyd Jones from Captain. This is the sound. Now I need you to shout out where you're coming from. Please. Dennis from Bournemouth. Your new Dennis Gulliver. Dennis O'Sullivan. Kayvon from Toronto. Dan Heatley from New Zealand. Online. Come on, shout out where you're from. Fraser Matthew from Glasgow. Martin Searle from Penge. Tim Cullen from York, Sam Bradley from up north, Rob Payne from West Drayton, Charlie Lovedale from Blacknell, Chris Mine from Southampton, Mark Doig from Bromley, Gumbo from Cambridge, Cassie Wellmiller from Brisley. Now everybody knows that I'm not the sound of the suburbs, it's you out there that's listening to you. Saturday morning, family shoppers crowding out the centre of town. Young girls sitting on the fences, shouting at the young boys walking around. David Jenkins is stuck there in Lim. Lloyd Jones is Bromley, and nobody's scared of him. This is the sound of the suburbs. This is the sound of the suburbs. Sunbury-on-Thames, now California, Julie Webb. This is the sound of the suburbs. Steve Warmby and Trim. You're the sound of the suburbs too. Now, of course, it's not all beautiful down here. Nicola Bailey, Berry and Barnsley. Sometimes the sadness. Hello, Vanessa Lewin, my friend Vanessa. I miss your jams, Vanessa. Now, here's a sad song. This is a train goes past here. And they used to take people on the train, and it was a very, very sad journey. The judge said. The judge said, stand up, boy, and dry up your tears. You're sentenced to Dartmoor for 21 years. So dry up your tears, babe, and kiss me goodbye. The best friends must part now, so must you and I hear the train coming at 9:15 to take me to Dartmoor to serve up me time. I look down the railway and I plainly see you standing there waving your goodbye to me. 6 months have gone by, babe, I wish I was dead. This cold dreary prison and a stone for me bed. It's raining, it's hailing, the moon shows no light. So please tell me, darling, why you never ride. The judge said, stand up, boy, and dry up your tears. You're sentenced to Dartmoor for 21 years. So dry up your tears, babe, and kiss me goodbye. For 21 years is a mighty long time. So that's a sad song, isn't it? And he probably got the train. They take him out of the Old Bailey and they take him down through Bristol and down to Dartmoor. And that was it. You were locked up in prison. Guys, it's so really nice to see you. I don't know what time is it. I was 20 minutes to. Now, I know you want some more members hits. Although it's nice to do a bit of folk. But our music is like folk now, isn't it? I mean, the punk rock music that we do is kind of part of a period of great music and great songs that belong to kind of folk music now. And I am an antichrist, I am an anarchist, know what I want, know how to get it, want to destroy passers-by, 'cause I want to be anarchy. Anarchy for the UK, coming sometime maybe. Is this the place to seem? The future dream is a parking scheme, 'cause I want to be anarchy. There are many ways to get what you want. I use the best, I use the rest, I use the enemy, I use anarchy, 'cause I want to be anarchy. Ba ba da ba 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 da 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 ba 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 ba. Is this the UDA? Is this the IRA? Is this the MPLA? I thought it was a UK or just another country. Get pissed, destroy. So it's a kind of a sad song. So is Sound of the Suburbs. There's kind of melancholy on it, and you know what? It's really nice to sort of absorb that melancholy of the songs. And we've got another melancholy song. You are living in the suburbs. You had problems with your parents, so you move on up to London town, where you think everything's happening, going down, living in a bed sit, travelling on a tube train, working all day long, and you know no one, so you don't go out and you eat out of tins. confined. I have got a good job. I am working in the city. Get the tube train at 8 o'clock and 5, and I really don't know if I'm dead or alive. Living in a bedstead, travelling on a tube train, working all day long. And you know no one, so you don't go around, you eat out of tins and you watch television. Solitary confined, you're so lonely. Solitary confinement, you're so lonely. The members used to tell you what it was like to be on your own, by yourself, 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 by yourself. This songbook or a t-shirt, and it's lonely for me, and it's lonely for you, and it's lonely for all of us. Can't you see? Living in a bedstead, travelling on a tube train, working all day long, and you know no one, so you don't go out, and you eat out of tins and you watch television. Solitary confined. Packed my bag, I walked out that door. I couldn't live in that house no more. Something gotta give, I guess it's me. I'm going back to where I used to be. I'm living in bed, sit land, bed, sit land. When I get my break, I will escape from bed, sit land. The guy across the way spoke to me today. So he said they cut his hours, not sure how long he can stay. It's tough out there in the big city. People are scared, people are lonely. In bed, sit land, bed, sit land. When I get my break, I will escape from bed, sit land. I saw you in the midnight shop at 2:45. You were buying a ticket for the lottery. In bed, sit land, bed, sit land. If you ain't been there, you can't understand. Living in bed, sit land. I saw you in the midnight shop, you didn't see me. You were charging up the electricity key. In bed, sit land, bed, sit land. If you ain't been there, you can't understand. When I get my break, I will escape from bed, sit land, from bed, sit land. Now that probably will be the title track from the new record by the members, which is very, very nearly finished. And it's so nice to be able to play for you here. And nice to see Lloyd getting on so well with Rob. That's nice, isn't it? You've got a new friend. Thank you, Dan. I would love to. I'm going to come and play that with you in New Zealand really soon. We've got some more little songs that we can play for you. And I've always wanted to play something different, you know. I like to play something that makes you feel good, or even just something so you can chat, because the most important thing that we miss about gigs is gigs are not just about the performer on the stage, it's about the people interacting and getting on and catching up with Kayvon and Shan and John and all those famous people. You know, it's about you guys. And some of you are quite shy, you don't put anything online, but I know that you're there. And I'm reaching out, and I know that you're punching that button, that happy button. Do you know what? Just that little thumb or the heart makes me feel good. And it makes me feel great. And I want to do a song for the people here that... Glenn has been really great. He's built me my own TV studio. What kind of... Not even your dad would do that for you. They wouldn't say, Dad, I want a TV studio. He's got me a TV studio with his old computer, and he's got Joe Strummer here. And so I don't know what kind of song. I think we kind of feel a nice little soft song. A country song, yeah. I feel like a country song. But then, have I got the words to it? I don't know. I've lost the words to the country song I was going to sing. Or you want maybe another member's song? You're having a good time at Chelsea nightclub. You're having a good time at Chelsea nightclub. You can drink till at least 3, and half a pint of lager is 60p at the Chelsea nightclub. Oh, hello Jane Armitage, I've got a song for you. Famous people are all there with expensive clothes and expensive hair. I just came along with my mates. I didn't realise you could drink so late, and I think it's great at Chelsea nightclub. At the Chelsea, at the Chelsea, at the Chelsea. It's a playground for the rich, for the TV personality. At the Chelsea nightclub. I'm going to sing another song, 60p. Well, yeah, I mean, it would be nice for the whole fiver. 60p is kind of not very much for a whole concert. But here we go. Oh, he's got a BAFTA. Yeah, Tom, I've got a BAFTA. No, that's actually Glyn's BAFTA. And Peppa Pig gave it to her himself. 50 quid beer. I'm going to sing a song now about a guy that kills himself on his way to work. Sounds a bit sad, but it's actually kind of a happy song. I don't know why. And this is about a train station near Kingston, which is a suicide hotspot. And I'm standing at the platform, waiting in the rain. It's 8:30 in the morning, everything's running late. There's been an incident at Surbiton, a person on the track. I don't know when I'm getting there, I don't know when I'm coming back. There's a deadline at work that I've got to meet. I've hardly time to breathe, never mind read. The emails keep coming, my head begins to spin. I really do not want to go to work today. I never thought my life would be like this. I never thought my life would be like this. I am drifting. I am drifting. Staring at the green fields, I watch the children play. Life is so much easier than it is today. My wife needs a bigger house to raise a family. I really do not know how I'll get that money. I never thought my life would be like this. I never thought my life would be like this. I worked hard for my GCEs. I did everything was expected of me. So don't push me, I'm already too close to the edge. There's been an incident at Surbiton on a train, and I'm never going home again. Yes, it really is a shame to live your life like a machine. And I never can say goodbye, and I never can tell you So in the morning when you kiss your wife goodbye, make sure you look the girl in the eye and tell her you will really try to come home safely that night. There's been an incident at Surbiton on a train, and I'm never going home again. Yes, it really is a shame to live your life like a machine. So in the morning when you kiss your wife goodbye, make sure you look the girl in the eye and tell her you will really try to come home safely that night. There's been an incident at Surbiton on a train, and I'm never going home again. Yes, it really is a shame to live your life like a machine. If I was Edith Piaf, I would smash a glass there, but do you know what, guys? I know I do a comedy show, but that's one of my best songs, and thank you so much for listening to it. It's just a kind of... But sometimes in a sad song you find happiness, and it's lovely to see everybody's faces up there, and, you know, if you wanted to learn the chords to that, just by the Gloria Gaynor song, because they're the same. No, I'm only joking. I do different chords. It's in here. It's in this book. And there's another song I would like to do, which is the end, actually. This is kind of the end of a show song. And I thought I might maybe perhaps get the synth out. And this is a song that, you know, sometimes you go to a funeral and they play a song and you think, oh, that's not that nice, you know. I want a better song, you know. Or, you know, you don't write your will properly and they think you probably want that Oasis song. Imagine, you know, dying and you're a punk rock and they play Oasis. So I wrote this, my own funeral song. I hope you don't mind me playing it. I'm not about to die. I haven't got COVID. I seem to be all right. But this song is... No place in the sun, no future, and no fun, no. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to sing. It's a bit miserable. I thought probably you want Working Girl or something like that. We'll do Working Girl. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Some people think this song is a bit sexist because it's about a guy living off his girlfriend. But that's what a lot of people did when they were musicians. You know, the girl would go out to work and they would hope to get a record deal. They were kind of scroungers. And Nick Tesco wrote the lyrics to this about a lovely girl that he lived with called Annie. I see her laughing, walking as she's talking to the factory. She don't look like much, but I can tell you she's a ticket to the easy life for me. If she works 9 to 5, sure to keep our love alive. If she works 9 to 5, that's okay with me. Hey, I'm in love with a working girl. Hey, I'm in love with a working girl. You're right, Dan Heatley. What do you call a guitarist without a girlfriend? Homeless. I walk up to her, I tell her how we must have been made for each other. I take her home, I'd even take her round for tea with my mother. Then she could go off to work and I'd lie around the house in the dirt, and she could go off to bed and bring the money home for me. Shan Bradley, you never had a girlfriend. Brilliant. Hey, I'm in love with a working girl. Hey, I'm in love with a working girl. Working girl, we got a love so pure. As long as she paid her rent. Working girl, working girl. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love with a working girl. It's not too late, Shan, you can still get a girlfriend. In love, I'm in love, I'm in love with a working girl. Guitar solo. All like that kind of fox kissing a cat thing. Hey, I'm in love with a working girl. Hey, I'm in love with a working girl. We go out at night, she could buy all a drink with the money she earned. I dazzle her with science, impress her with all the stupid knowledge I've learned. Then we get a cab back to her place. I put on my head to borrow money face. We get a cab to her place, and she do alright by me. Hey, I'm in love with a working girl. Hey, I'm in love with a working girl. And I never, ever send away my working girl. See, I never, ever send away my working girl. And I said, hey, 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 my little working girl. And I said, hey, hey, my little working girl. Oh, two foxes. He's got two. Martin Searle's got two foxes within 50 yards of you now. Is that your girlfriend and your mistress? No, probably real foxes, I'd imagine. That's it. So, we're going to sing a good night song instead of that depressing funeral one. We're going to sing somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. Not that kind. There's a place that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, birds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow. Why can't I wish upon a sunny star and wake up where the cars are far behind me, where trouble melts like lemon drops away across the chimney top. That's where you find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, blue birds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow. Why can't I? Birds fly over the rainbow. Good night, Cathwell, beloved. You wrap up well. Good night, everybody. And don't forget, please put a little tip in. And I'll see you all next week. Thank you so much. Real Foxes, my missus is out. Okay, Martin. I believe you. I think you've got a girlfriend round, but thank you very much. Good night, guys, and I'll see you all soon.